One day guys, Matt in this video. Today we'll be covering tips and tricks on the map Rift. We've already covered the map Knockout, part of the 4 new multiplayer maps, part of the Eclipse DLC. If you haven't seen the Knockout tips and tricks video, I will leave it linked in the description down below, and I'll have an annotation on screen as well. So check that out if you haven't seen it now. On the map Rift, as you can see on screen guys, it's a very small map. You won't really notice it from obviously from the minimap, you can't really tell, but it's very small. So you will see there is obviously 3 lanes, like all the other maps, 1, 2, and 3 down this way. I will run from the left side again and run all the way around. So there's a lot of wall running places on this map. So if, as you can see, guys, you can get through the map very easily by wall running everywhere. Now, where I just came through this little alleyway, these windows you can't shoot out of, but I'm pretty sure the enemies can shoot in and hit you. So it's a bit weird. But the chances of them killing you are pretty slim because they're just really hard to shoot into, if that makes sense. So this little alleyway, I really recommend using this. There's a lot of cover in here, and if there's enemies there, you can obviously crouch to get away. Just the only problem is when you're coming through this center bit here, obviously they're gonna have the advantage on you, and the same thing is you'll have the advantage of them if they come through here. So just be careful of that, and just be considerate that you just don't get killed from there. Now, this is the center of the map, as you can see here. A lot of action based. There's obviously 2 things up here, platforms you can look out of, one on their side and one on yours. There's always at least one person in there looking out. So be careful when you're running through here, because obviously when you come through here, you're going straight. Say you're going over here to run through there. There will be someone there, and there's always when I play, someone standing around here. So I will show you there. Now, to get around that issue, you can always do this and then jump and shoot like that. But once you do that, you expose yourself, because this person in this room can take you out. So be very mindful of that as well. So unless you've got really good skills and you can shoot 2 people 2 people at the same time, I wouldn't really recommend doing that. So running these center of the maps are very difficult, or very not just difficult, it's just hard to stay alive because there's so many people everywhere. So if you run this side bit, the left bit, like I said, you will have the advantage because you will come out of here and there will be enemies camping right there, and obviously people coming down from there, so you can shoot them. Now once you've done that, you can always escape running this wall run and again shoot them at the back of their spawn. So these wall running techniques are very helpful in this these new maps, especially because you don't want to be running through the center and getting killed all the time. Now, like I just said, they will come out of here, so they do have the advantage if you're trying to push on this right side again off that this center pillar thing. If you want to wall run that, be careful, because again they can shoot you off that very easily. Now up here is their lookout spot. As you can see, they can look out straight across there to your window, and again I'm pretty sure the B flag's around here. I might be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is, and then they can pick you off easily from here. So these 2 windows, be very mindful of them on either side. Now another wall running spot from over there, and here is a lot of wall running, more than the other side. So as you can see, you will run along here and be very careful, because obviously this leads to the center of the map, so people are always pouring in from over here, and they can pick you off very easily from over there and peek out and shoot you in the windows. Again, it works on both sides, one over there and one over there, so be very careful of that as well. Now wall running continues over here. You can also run that the right route, or you can just keep running wall running here, again up here, and you're already at the back of their spawn. So that is probably the quickest way to get to the back of the map, unless you just want to go this way like I just showed you at the start of the map, which is pretty much just running the whole time. But stay away from this area of the map as much as possible. Try run those side routes like I just told you, because you will be getting killed a lot through the center. Through my experiences, there's always someone around the center of the map. Now if you can run, like I said, the side routes, you always pick off those enemies that are just sitting around here trying to camp the center of the room. So you will be getting those easy kills as well. So guys, there's not many tips and tricks I can give you for these new maps that will obviously help you out too much, because they're pretty much similar to the other maps. So like my other tips and tricks that I give you, or tips that I mostly give you for the other maps, is just stick to the edges of the map, to the sides of the map, and you will stay alive longer. And I do guarantee you that, because that's always the key. So like I said guys, you come out of here, there'll always be enemies around here, so be careful, be mindful, and you can always surprise attack them. So if you come out of there and you can check there's no one here, you can always just bang, and you always get the advantage obviously on them, or they will have the advantage on you. But if they're looking at here and you surprise them, jump up there, you obviously kill them, and then you have the advantage because you're in their spawn area here. So guys, there is pretty much my tips and tricks for the map Rift. There's not many of them. Just a few wall running areas here that you can help you out a lot once you do get into a game. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did find this helpful, make sure to smack the thumbs up button. I might do an updated video on these maybe in a month, 2 months time when the maps have been out for a while. I can give you a few more spots that will help you out, obviously. So, but these are just my spots that I've just found after the first few games that can help you out and just help you on your first few games just to get a few more kills on the enemies and just to know where to go. So guys, hope you did enjoy. If you did, check the other 2 videos on the screen. I will have the knockout tutorial as well on the screen. So if you haven't seen any of those, guys, check them out. Thank you for watching. It's been Mad Matt, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.